So example 6, we're still converting to polar form, so I'm trying to get r and theta. So to get r, I'm using my r formula. R squared equals x squared plus y squared. To find theta, I'm using tangent of theta equals y over x. All right, so let's set it up and solve it. If I want x squared plus y squared, Karan, what's my x going to be for this problem? -5. So I'm taking -5 squared plus y squared. What's your y going to be, Karan? The 5. Good. So I'm taking -5 squared. When I take a negative number and I square it, what do I get? Positive. I had a lot of issues with that yesterday. 25 plus 5 squared is 25. That's 50. Is 50 my radius? What do I need to square root it? Because that's what r squared. R squared was 50, so I square rooted to get square root of 50. I'm going to break it down. So Jalen, what multiplies together to get me 50? 25 and 2, that'll work, sure. What multiplies together to get 25? 5 and 5. So we're set up there. Asia, do I have any pair of anything? Pair of 5s? So where do I write that when I have a pair of something on the outside? So it's 5 radical 2, since the 2 didn't have its buddy. So that's my radius. My radius is 5 radical 2. Not hard, just annoying there at the end, simplifying. Okay, my second one says tangent of theta equals y over x. So tangent of theta here is going to be equal to my y value over my x value. So essence, what's y over x going to get me here? -1, because it's 5 divided by -5, so it's -1. So essence, we're going to go to our unit circle, and we're going to figure out when is tangent -1. 135 is one of the options. 315? Okay, 135 or 315. Think about it for a second. One of those works for us, and one of them does not. 135 and 315. Which one do we want? Hold up the number 1 for 135. Hold up the number 2 for 315. I'm seeing 1s. David, why do you think 135? The x is negative and the y is positive, which is true at the 135 mark. Okay, good. So I've got that, 135 degrees. That is not my final answer. Now I'm going to put it in that z form. The z form, the complex form, is r times cosine of my angle plus I sine of my angle. All I got to do is plug in those 3 things. So out in front of everything goes my r, 5 radical 2. And with sine and cosine, my angles, 135. 135 degrees. There we go. Questions there?